Well, hello folks, welcome to episode 7 of our 5th season here at Riga FC. I'm the Custom Prophet. This is the Latvian job, and as you can see, this is a historic episode. We are playing our first game in the Champions League proper in the club's history, and not only that, it's the first time a club from Latvia has managed to get this far, so it's absolutely huge. Yeah, folks, massive day for Latvian football. They have a representative in the Champions League proper. It's going to be tough, though. The league that we have, the Champions League group we've drawn is an absolute corker, filled with quality. We have Bayern Leverkusen, which they're the weaker of the other teams. And then we have Porto, and then we have Inter. None of that is going to be straightforward. I'm thinking we're not going to get a single point out of this, but just remind yourself what our result was against Stuttgart last season. We did beat them 2-1 away at their place. Could we pull out something again? So let's come over to this screen because it looks awesome. You can see here we have got finances that dreams are made of. We've currently got £28 million in the bank. We've got a transfer budget of £13 million. It is gorgeous. A couple of things that we are up to. We straight away after getting that money said to the guys, I want to improve our training facilities, and we didn't even have to convince them. They just said, yeah, let's do that. So we are upgrading our training facilities, and we are also buying the stadium, which I think is a good step towards starting to be able to expand the stadium. So that's pretty good as well. Just to remind you what the facilities look like. Here we go. So we do have great training facilities. I think that will move us up to excellent training facilities, I think. I'm not sure if there is another. I think that's the top one, but let me know. I can never remember. So that's good. And in terms of the stadium, it's privately owned, but I guess it's not owned by us. So does that mean we pay rent? So looking through our expenditure, it doesn't look like there is any rent. So I don't quite understand what that's all about. Look at ground maintenance, £2.7 million last month. That's the training facilities. There we go. Yeah, fairly expensive, but it is when you're paying for the big stuff. Right, so let's get into this. Oh no, not quite. We've had some difficulties. So you're aware of this, that Kurakovs is leaving, Guriev is leaving, but what also happened was slightly frustratingly, and I forgot this happened as well. I wish this hadn't happened. Ivanov's leaving because he's a reasonable left-sided player, and we could have used him because Skopintsev, he was sold from underneath me. We had bids in for him and the other left back we had to batter them off, and I did not want to let Skopintsev go. I refused the bid, and the next thing I knew, he was on his way out the door for 375k. Don't understand it. I've had this once before where I said no. I didn't see anything about the board accepting it, but it still was sold. So yeah, that's frustrating. So yeah, another one of our top players leaving, which is not great, and it does leave us quite in a bit of a state at the left and right back. To be fair, Kostovic and Yauzem's are really our only fit left and right back that we have at the club. We are going to have to play players that do not like that position in there. Right, folks, we're going to go forward to the match and we'll see how we do against Bayern Leverkusen. I need to put a tactic in place which might be a little bit more defensive. I think that's the only way we're going to get through this. So here we are. It's the 8 o'clock kickoff. We're in Germany. It's a massive game. You look at the likes of Barcelona smashing Braga. Yeah, it's going to be a tough old tie. Okay, folks, well, I forgot to actually go through the last couple of results, and we played a couple of games since we were last together. 2 wins again. Smiltene were beaten 3-1. Roman Krollis with 3 goals. That's called a hat-trick if you didn't know. Played really well, good first half, and then actually Smiltene had a much better second half. I don't quite know what we did. We did try and rotate quite a lot at half-time, and maybe we overdid it. 3-0 victory at home against Leverkusen. Good victory here. Zadem, Pantelev and Erglis. Finally Zadem scoring some goals. They had a player sent off. So we took a little bit of time to break them down. But yeah, it's going to be fun. And we drawn Valmiera in the quarterfinals of the Cup. We're not coming back for that, of course. We may come back for the game against Porto. I'm not sure. But we will be finishing off with a game against Inter away from home. We're never going to win that, but you've got to do that, haven't you? You've got to go to these massive stadiums and see how you get on. So team that I decided to go with was a little bit different from what I suggested earlier. We're going to go Krollis and Paiva up top, and this is because Paiva's done really, really well in that target forward role. Uldrikis is on the bench. We're going with Barris Attack and Leo left and right. Zadem playing alongside Jurisic. And then the back line will be Kosterovic. And this is the big risk. We're going to be trying Stojcinovic for a half, Samodji's and Yauzems with Reynolds in goal. We still don't have Jikia back. We've got Stankus on the bench because Augustniak's also out injured, so we are a little bit short of defenders. Across the board, we have very few defenders. This is the area we do need to improve come next season. Right then, here we go. I am excited by this. I think the likelihood is we are going to get smashed out of the park, but wouldn't it be cool just to give them a little bit of a scare? This might be the sort of game that Uldrikis could have done really well in, but I'm not really wanting to risk it at the minute. So, early ball over the top, straight into their goalkeeper. We weren't getting on the end of that. And I think we do have to kind of play that long ball. Well, Alario. And it's 1-0 after a minute. Patrick Schick. And we were just torn apart there. Like a paper tiger. It was horrific. We lost out the header. 2 people going for the head. Both of them not getting near. Alario made a great little decision there, playing it across rather than going for the shot, and we're 1-0 down, and it was a gloriously made up opportunity there. Well, Frimpong has it now. But we've got it back. And it's Krollis, who doesn't quite find his man, but we pulled it back. Now Reynolds, that's a pretty terrible ball, needs to have a lot more length on it. I guess he was trying to find somebody. And again, they're just finding space in that central defensive position. And I don't know whether it's because Stojcinovic is knackered, but we aren't picking him up. 2 shots, 2 goals. Well, Reynolds again. We're coming back from the back. They're forcing us to lose the ball. Oh, we have won it there. Kosterovic did well. Barris Attack. Oh, dear me. And who's that? It's through us again. 3-0. Bloody hell. What is going on? Like, we aren't trying to play offside, are we? Because the guy just stood there. We're playing positive football. Why? I'm sure I put that back to balanced. We're not trying to play offside, are we? No. No, we're not. I mean, what is kind of nice, we are, irrespective of the fact we're We are where we are. We are struggling a little bit to get the final ball out, but we actually are causing them a little bit of trouble. Leo now, and just runs it out. He's offside anyway, but Schlotterbeck, 3 shots, 3 goals now. At some point, we've got to stop conceding, otherwise this is going to get quite embarrassing. Lovely ball through, Leo. Oh, they've missed the bloody tackle, and we are completely. Lario's completely through. Oh my God, and it's over the top. It's not that we're playing poorly, we're just giving away stupid chances. Well, when we attack. Well, we've made it to half time. Pretty much nothing else happened. You can see they've had the majority of the chances. We have got an okay XG, but we need to have a few more shots, I think. So we will. Piver's injured, so we'll take him off. Uldurikis is going to come on, see if he can. I mean, he's a different sort of player. We're going to shoot on sight, yeah. Not going to run at the defence. I think that might be the problem. Stojnovic is coming off, and we're going to play. Do we play Stankus or Yannikanekis? I think we play Stankus. We're just asking for trouble. But these two are going to be like statues. Oh dear. I knew it was going to be hard, but I was hoping that our defence wouldn't be kind of pulled apart quite that easily. We hardly won a header as well. Oh, it's Krollis. He's through. He's beaten them completely. Oh, unlucky. That was a decent chance. Krollis made it all himself. Oh, if we'd have scored there, not that I thought we'd get back into it, but it was just made me feel a lot better about things. What was that? Offside. Offside. Come on, it hit Shtick. Just hit him. You're accepting that as a real goal. Alario cuts back. No. Jesus. Leo's had a torrid time on the right, so we'll bring Guliev on. Hopefully he can have a little bit of a better time. I mean, it doesn't look too bad really, does it? The stats, it doesn't look too bad, but we have been, certainly we deserve to lose this, that's absolutely certain, but 4-0 feels like, oh, we were through there. Would Zanam have scored? Probably not, but come on, find the header. That's it. Into Jurisic. Into Krollis. First time ball. It's Guliev. Oh, straight back to the goalkeeper. You've got to score those, boys. Well, I tried to make another sub, but I'm only allowed 3. I think that's slightly unfair. Oh, God. He jumped higher than Samoges. He's a big lad. Oh. Uldurikis, he's not touched it, but oh, dear me. Guliev, go onto Uldurikis' head. He's got it. I told you can score headers. 5-1. 5-1. It's not so embarrassing. And they completely lost him there. Look at the big lump. Goalkeeper, no hope there. And that's the sort of, when you've got a player the size of Uldurikis, it is the sort of thing that he can provide. I mean, we're not doing too badly, are we? Ball in. And it's Jurisic. You have a shot from distance. He does. Good, it's on target as well. Been a good end to the game. I will take this as a positive thing. I mean, we've lost heavily, but XG says 2-1 at the moment. It's probably not going to be 2-1 for long. Ulrikis, they're struggling with us. Oh, he's hit the bloody bar or post or something. This is better. This is much better. Good end to the So we basically lost the game in the first 10 minutes or first 20 minutes, and then after that they did. Well, say that I thought they played well. I thought we played very, very well. Yeah, we were definitely not as bad as the scoreline suggested. Yeah, we'll see what tomorrow brings. I'm not gonna shout at them for that. So yeah, it was always going to be tough, and Piver, he's out for 3 days, so he's going to be missing the next game. But maybe Ulrikis with his goal, maybe that give him a bit more confidence. I'm not disappointed. Let me know in the comments what you felt about that, because they are a good side, and we are not anywhere near that level. But the fact is, for some of that game, at least at the end, maybe they weren't putting as much effort in, but we were definitely matching them. We had 3 or 4 decent chances that we could definitely got a couple more goals. And given those first, I mean, we were torn apart with their incisive play early on, but after that, I didn't see too much of it. So yeah, quietly pleased with that, although I'd rather not lose 5-1. Anyway, folks, we'll come back perhaps for the Porto game at home, see how that goes. I'm not expecting anything there, and then we'll potentially see the Inter game. So it's probably going to be 3 losses, but wouldn't it be cool to get a draw on one of the live comms? Oh, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye.